Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at this introductory video and then we will talk about the information on the slide. So that was just a fun little introduction to what TPR, total physical response, can look like. So obviously that is an exaggerated example. And in the video, she is not actually speaking. It's a toddler that's speaking. So she has kind of a voiceover situation going on, but it was meant to be fun so that you could visualize what the TPR method could look like. So I'm going to act like I'm replaying that so that these ads will not be distracting us. So let's talk about what the total physical response is, so that we can get our minds prepared for the lesson this week. So this is just an introduction, an anticipatory set to just sort of get your minds thinking about what you're going to be doing this week. So, total physical response is really about taking terms, and in this case, non native language, so new terms that really at this point you've been exposed to, because they're in your vocabulary sets. So you've had a chance to know them in the sense of understanding what they mean in terms of a definition. But now we're going to apply them in a story, which is very different. When you are taking a term and applying it in context, it is not always the same as what it means by definition. So we're going to be doing that through total physical response. And that is when you are applying an action to the term, a physical action, a physical response, just like you saw in the video. Every time she mentioned the word butterfly, she was doing a butterfly motion, flying, working. She was typing on a computer. So she was almost over exaggerating. She was also very consistent with her motions. The mini stories that we have this week that you will get to choose from, there aren't a lot of repetitions of terms, but you can make changes in your story. So you can modify your story. So if you want to add some repetitions of some terms to sort of re-emphasize them, then you can. But the whole purpose of total physical response is to take those terms, implement actions, and then produce long-term memory of those terms. So long-term memorization, long-term understanding of the terminology, because you're associating actions with the memorization and the understanding of the terms. So that is the goal of total physical response. There are tons of videos on the internet showing what this is supposed to look like in adult classrooms. So when there are, adult individuals who are trying to learn Spanish for the first time, in high school classrooms, in elementary classrooms. So you are welcome to watch some of those. The only reason I didn't bring those into this video was because they're just a lot longer, and it might have taken us away from the whole premise. And so this one was just kind of fun and just kind of get your mind focused on the skills that we're trying to do this week. So I hope that you enjoy it, and go ahead and watch the other introduction video where you get a full introduction of the assignment instructions, and our goal is to have fun. So I hope that you enjoy the lesson this week, and let's have fun together with total physical response.